What's up, guys? Do you remember we tested a magnetic power bank for iPhones from Anker a couple months ago? Now we have a new power bank for charging multiple devices. Although it is called Laptop Power Bank on official website, you can use it with laptops, smartphones, earbuds and other devices. It has a battery capacity of 25,000 mAh, 165 watts, maximum total output, dual built-in cables, and even a real-time smart display. By the way, this power bank also supports 100 watts recharging. The company claims that its full charge takes 1.7 hours, which is very fast for a 25,000 mAh battery. However, you need a 100 watts charger for that. I have one, the new Anker Laptop Charger, and it even has 140 watts maximum output. We will test it with a new power bank as well as my laptop in this video. As usual, let's start with the unboxing them both. The power bank and charger are sold separately, so they come in different boxes. Let's take a look at the power bank first. We can see that it is designed for Apple, Samsung and more. In fact, you can use it with any device that has a USB-C port. On the side of the box, we can see the power bank specs, such as capacity, input and output. Opening the box, you will find the power bank right away. We will talk about its design a little later. It also comes a small user guide and even a carrying bag. As for the charger, it also has specifications listed on the box. The package includes a quick start guide, the charger itself, and USB-C to USB-C cable. By the way, I have a charger of silver color, so it comes with a silver charging cable. If you buy it in a dark gray, the cable will also be dark gray. The power bank is also available in two colors, space black like mine and silver. Yeah, my power bank and charger don't match in color, but that's okay. Before we talk about the design, I want to say that I was surprised by the price of this power bank. It is only $109. I think this is a very good price for a laptop power bank with battery capacity of 25,000 mAh. For example, we tested 10,000 mAh magnetic power bank earlier and it was $89. In this power bank, you get a much larger capacity and higher power output, and the price is only slightly higher. I think it is a great deal. As for the charger, it costs $89. We will test it out and see if it is worth buying. You know, I guess design isn't the most important thing for a power bank, but all the Anker products look very nice, including this one. It has a rounded shape, so it is very convenient to hold in one hand, even though it has a large battery capacity. For comparison, I have 30,000 mAh power bank from Xiaomi, but it looks much bigger than this one. The dimensions of the Anker Laptop Power Bank are 160 by 50 by 48 millimeters. Its weight is about 600 grams. At first, I thought it was Lanyard for carrying the power bank, and you can really carry it like this. It supports up to 44 pounds or 20 kilos. But if you look closely, it is actually a USB-C charging cable. Surprise, surprise! And there is also a second, retractable charging cable at the top of the power bank. Of course, you shouldn't carry a power bank on it, because it is not as durable as the first cable. However, it is quite long, 2.3 feet or 0.69 meters. We can use both charging cables for input and output charging. That's great. If that's not enough for you, there is also USB-C and USB-A port on the side here. The USB-A port can only be used for output charging. You can press a physical button to turn on and control the display. Talking about display, it looks huge at first glance, but it is actually a small square with a diagonal of about 1 inch. However, it has very good resolution because I don't see any pixels. In addition, it is in color and it has nice animation. So by pressing the button once, we can see the remaining battery level of the power bank. Another press, and we see battery temperature and high performance mode. And the last screen is battery health and cycle counts. What else we can see on this display? Let's connect a smartphone to a power bank. Now we can see the input and output voltage of all 4 ports. In a couple of seconds, the screen appears with the remaining battery charge and power output. By pressing the physical button, we can check the input and output power of each port once again. If you decide to recharge the power bank itself, you will see a new animation as well as input power and remaining charging time. And that's very convenient. You know, even the charger has a smart real-time display. It looks like this display is even bigger than the one on the power bank, and it is also high resolution. When nothing is plugged into the charger, we see a funny sleeping robot. Once you plug in some device, you will see the charging output power. By the way, I forgot to mention that the Anker Laptop Charger has 3 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port. By pressing the touch button below the display, you can see the output power of each port, as well as total output. The maximum output is 140 watts. The charger also has a smart temperature monitoring. Right now, it is showing excellent, but when you plug in multiple devices, you can see high performance or cooling mode on this screen. In my opinion, the display is the main feature of the power bank and charger, but still their main function is charging, so let's check it out. First, I want to check the charger, since it is called a laptop charger on the official website. Let's plug the laptop into it. There is a laptop icon next to the USB-C 2 port, so I think I have to plug my laptop in here. However, if you use only one port, USB-C 1 and USB-C 2 have the same 140 watts maximum output, while USB-C 3 and USB-A have 40 watts and 33 watts, respectively. We can also see 2-port charging, 3-port charging, and 4-port charging on the official website. So my laptop has started charging, and we can see 58 watts on the charger display. Let's connect some more devices to the charger. So all 4 devices are charging at almost their maximum output power. We see that the total output is 114 watts. The temperature monitor shows that it is high performance. Now let's test the power bank. It is also called Anker Laptop Power Bank on the official website, so first we connect the laptop to it. The power bank also features 4 charging ports, USB-C 1 as a retractable cable, USB-C 2 as a lanyard cable, USB-C 3 and USB-A ports on the side. Using the 1-port charging, all the USB-C ports have a 100 watts maximum output, while the USB-A port has 33 watts output. The Anker Laptop Power Bank has a maximum output of 165 watts, which is achieved using 2 USB-C ports. You can also use 3-port charging with 130 watts maximum output and 4-port charging with the same 130 watts maximum output. I plugged my laptop into the power bank and it charges at 35 watts. When a smartphone is connected, the charging speed of the laptop almost doesn't drop, and that's very good. Let's connect 2 more devices to the power bank and see what happens. A laptop still charges at 31 watts, and smartphones at 7 watts, 7 watts, and 2 watts each. By the way, it is claimed that the power bank supports 100 watts recharging. Let's check it out. Yes, really. If you plug only a power bank into the charger, its input power is almost 100 watts. So I liked the smart displays on the power bank and charger the most. You know, this isn't a unique feature, and we have tested some power banks with displays before, but they have much higher resolution and very nice animations on the Anker power bank and charger. I also like temperature monitors on them. In general, Anker products are the safest and most reliable on the market, because they use many safety technologies and features, such as short circuit and overheating protection. At the beginning of the video, I said that the Anker Laptop Power Bank was a great deal, but I was hesitant about the charger, because I thought $89 was a bit pricey for it. But now I can see that it is worth it. this is the best charger I have ever had. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon!